business idea, right? Or maybe you're already an established business owner, but no matter what kind of business you have, okay, maybe that's e-commerce, maybe that's manufacturing or professional services, no matter what you're doing, right? Retail, cleaning, HVAC, transportation, no matter what, right? Whether you're selling B2B, meaning you're selling business to business, or you're selling B2C, right? Business to consumer. Many small businesses, especially female and diverse businesses, are facing a lot of the same obstacles along the way, right? So, with that said, today, in today's class, today's training, we're going to talk about four of the biggest challenges that a lot of businesses experience when they're starting a business. Then, we're going to dive into how you're going to be able to overcome those problems, okay? So, I'm Dominique, CEO and founder of Domino Effects Group, which is an online lending platform for businesses. It's for you to access capital and the domino effect. This channel here, thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. If the information and the resources that we provide resonate with you, then please show your support, like, and share, because the whole goal is to be able to provide economic opportunity, mobility, and access to resources and lending, right? So let's start with number one, guys, right? That's forming an LLC or another legal business entity, right? You have to make your business official, right? It's got to be official in the eyes of the law, right? Also, you got to make yourself attractive to lenders, credit issuers. You need to form an entity. So that's LLC, a corporation. You can be an S corp, you can be a C corp, and I'll provide a link down below to how you can set that up. Right. So this is, you need to separate. You have to establish this entity. It's got to be different from your personal. Okay, personal from your personal identity. It's got to be separate from your personal finances. Get your EIN, right? Which is basically like your social. It's basically like a social security card for your business. So this is going to save you time. It's going to save you money during tax time, right? Tax season. And it's going to make it easier to track your expenses, guys. So make sure that you're filing, right? You're getting with your Secretary of State, whatever state that you're in. You're filing your official paperwork, and you get your articles of organization, get your EIN confirmation letter, get all your paperwork, compile it, keep it all together, okay? And guys, here's a tip. FYI, you can do this on your own, right? You don't have to hire a lawyer, you don't have to hire an accountant, but you can, right? If you need that extra assistance. And if you do need that professional help, right? Because you want to make sure that things are done properly, or maybe you're just too busy, right? Time is our most valuable resource as entrepreneurs, right? So make sure that I just want you to know that you can do this on your own, but you can also reach out. You can reach out with Domino Effects Group as well if you need more help with that. Now, the second thing you guys want to do is open up a business bank account, okay? Once you set up your LLC, or your corporation, right? Whatever you choose, get your EIN, right? You've got your DUNS, which is another video, what we talk about, what you need to set up, especially if you're going to be establishing your business credit. But you open up a business bank account. This is one of the first things you're going to want to do, right? Getting this business bank account, it's basically a home base, right, for your finances. So it's a dedicated place for your revenue to go. You want to set this up immediately, okay? Because lenders and credit issuers, they're going to assess your business bank account. So when you're ready to start applying for capital, if you have good personal credit, then there are options, right? You can apply for business credit under your PG. But guys, you want to be saving, right? You want to save and invest that PG, right? You don't want to use it right away, especially because your personal credit was never meant to fully fund your business, okay? I know we have a lot of people out there that are super proud of being self-funded, but that will only take you so far, right? And remember, the biggest corporations, billionaires, millionaires out there have all utilized OPM to grow, right? So as a new business owner, you might run into a lot of places that are going to ask to use your personal guarantee. But just remember, guys, you don't have to do this right away, all right? Especially if you have challenge credit. Maybe you simply just cannot even do this right away. There are other ways that you can be able to access financing. You can offset your business expenses. But you need this business bank account. Opening it isn't hard, but it is crucial, and you absolutely don't want to skip this step. All right, you guys? Now, number 3, right? How do you even get a small business loan? That's a huge, huge challenge, especially for our underserved businesses, right? Where do they connect when they've already been to the bank and the bank said no, right? So being that your business is new, or even if you're established, right, and you don't know about all the resources that are out there, It's likely, probably, that you don't even have any business credit established, or if you do have it established, it's not actually reporting under your EIN, right? You're using a personal. You have a business credit card, but you're using your personal. So many traditional banks, they like to see, time in business, right? They like to see cash flow. They like to see strong revenue. And then if you're in that position, you can get a conventional small business loan, right? But how many businesses, especially female and underserved businesses, can actually get one of these type of loans? Actually, 85 to 90% of minority owned businesses, female and minority owned businesses that apply for financing at a traditional bank or conventional bank actually get denied for financing, which is unfortunate. So, what is another resource, right? Well, when you have systemic challenges that are in place, right, it's good to recognize and be aware and just know that these challenges are in place. Now, how do we overcome those, right? Well, the good thing is to remember, just don't be discouraged, guys. Don't get discouraged, and don't give up, right? Don't get discouraged and don't give up, because there's a lot of options that are out there when the big banks have said no. You have options like SBA financing, which is available, even though sometimes that process can be a little bit slow because it does take a minute, but it is a really great resource for depending on where your business is headed and what you need, right? Consider non-bank alternative lenders, right? Alternative lending platforms, online marketplaces, lines of credit that have fast underwriting, they have immediate approvals, a holistic approach to getting to know your business, right? Now, you don't want to, there's a system to this, guys, okay? You don't want to be out there just applying. You don't want to be out there just applying. I've seen it many, many, many times, especially in our underwriting, where people we've had clients come where we would have been able to approve, but right before they got to us, they were out there applying and ended up with like 15, 20 inquiries, right? You don't want to be out there just blindly doing this, because you don't know who you can trust, essentially, right? So make sure that you are getting in front of this, you're connecting with a trusted resource, because you want to stay away from predatory lenders, right? You want to stay away from this really high cost of capital, right? Let's look at what solutions will fit you the best, right? So remember, guys, not all money is good money. Okay, not all money is good money. So you want to do your research and get with a program or get with a consultant or get with a platform that can really work with you to figure out the best financing that will suit your need and where you're headed. Okay. And then number 4, right? The fourth challenge, right, that businesses experience, right, is really just putting yourself out there, overcoming that, marketing yourself, marketing your business. This is really, really important, really common when starting a business. Finding customers, retaining customers, even if you already have like a strong market fit, if you have strong demand or a strong product, you still need to make marketing and sales a priority, right? So here are some tips that you can utilize to market yourself, guys. Create a website. Okay. And this goes back to what lenders and credit issuers are looking for, right? That website is basically we're in 2024 now. Okay. So we are putting our digital footprint we have to make a digital footprint. So we're in 2024. Make sure that that you have a website. Now, what can you do with this website? Well, you can implement things like SEO. All right. And now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anything about SEO. So I have connected with really great resources like Profit Lifter. You can also connect with SEO resources through our network. You can connect with SEO resources through sites like Upwork, right? And, incorporate this into your marketing system. Make your marketing system automated. You know how hard it is to post 4 or 5 times a day on these platforms, right? Automate your systems, guys. You can make one post and have it linked to multiple accounts so that they go out on a schedule. So Profit Lifter is one that I use. They have an excellent support system. They're super easy, super fun to use. Second tip, right? With marketing yourself, be on social media, right? I had a coach who told me basically your social media is like your digital resume, right? Make sure you have a footprint, because what do people do when you're introducing yourself? They go and they look you up online, right? So make sure, now you don't have to be on all platforms, guys. You don't have to be on LinkedIn, IG, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever, Twitter, all this other stuff. Find the one that works best for you. Okay. So we have clients that are just on Facebook and Instagram. We have clients that really utilize LinkedIn. It really depends on what you're doing, but pick a system, right? Pick a platform and utilize that platform. Automate, 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 guys. How do we overcome these challenges that we talked about? Well, we went through it, right? Automate your systems, get a business bank account, connect with an online platform. Make sure you're forming your entity, right? You're getting an LLC or your corporation. But what's the bottom line here, guys, right? Well, the bottom line is starting a business is literally one of the most challenging, exciting, fun things that you could ever do, that I've ever done in my life, speaking personally. And from a lot of the people and the founders that I work with and funders, we all kind of have the same experience, right? It's challenging, it's fun, it's exciting. But I think the thing to remember, guys, is it can be one of the most rewarding experiences, right? When done the right way, because we have to recognize that small businesses are vital to this economy, right? Founders ultimately they take us to a world of like innovation, right? New industries, new products, new services, all of these exciting innovations that can help in healthcare, that can help. Speaking as a Black woman myself who's experienced issues with healthcare, I've seen some dynamic innovations from female and diverse founders that could really change the game, right? But how do we do that? Well, you need access to funding resources. You need access to equity, right? You need access to private equity, angel investing. You need access to information. Knowledge is power, okay? Small businesses are literally the pathway for communities to grow and retain wealth, okay? This is how you build generational wealth for families. This is how we improve equity in job opportunity, equity in ownership. This is how we decide where our kids are going to school, what they're learning in school. I mean, this is literally how you change the game, how you change your life, how you change your world. And I believe economic empowerment is literally essential for everybody's future. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your income level. Unfortunately, female and diverse founders have systemically been shut out of financing. But if we can work together, right, to collaborate, we can literally boost and tap into this economic, untapped economic potential. So guys, take advantage of your resources. Okay. There are challenges out here in the world, but you can overcome them. If you have further questions, make sure you're connecting with us. Schedule your funding planning session. It's free. Get a current picture of where you stand. And then what's your next step, right? What's the next step to getting financing, whether that be for day-to-day operations, equipment, collateral, maybe you're having challenge credit. If you're a startup, if you're looking for equity, whatever that may be, make sure that you're connecting and you're insulating yourself within the ecosystem. I'm Dominique. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure that you're liking, subscribing to the channel, and make sure that you share, right? We want to collaborate. We want to share this information. Comment and leave your questions, guys. This is how we come up with the courses, with the questions, so that we're able to make sure we're answering that for you. All right, I'm Dominique. This is the Domino Effect, and we'll see you next time.